Threads is just a day old and it's already gotten millions of signups. This is the latest app from Instagram and is tailored to genuine conversation, but is also a Twitter alternative. Now, after exploring the app a little bit, I really think that Threads has the potential to be an influential hub for musicians and composers. This is where we can interact, share music, and actually create a community of musicians. So let's dive into 3 ways that we can do just that. From what I can tell, Threads is built on authenticity. And as a musician, as a composer, the authenticity of this space lets you share your passion and discuss techniques without really any kind of interference. At this moment, though I know this is gonna change, there are no salesy gimmicks to get you to buy something. It is truly a social media platform. And it kind of reminds me of 2011 Instagram, 2013 Vine, where you could just share and connect without any bots, without any ads. And ultimately, there's no pressure on how you should be posting or tweeting or threading. Now, Threads is built on actively communicating with like-minded or brand new communities where you can share thoughts, opinions, and ideas. When you post, you're either starting or continuing a thread of back and forth conversation. So for musicians, you have this opportunity to engage and connect with others in your community. And with a new app like this, your posts are more likely to reach other musicians, other composers who can become collaborators, mentors, or even just friends. By taking advantage of all of these thread features, liking, reposting, following, and actually creating threads, you're carving out your own niche in the larger music community. And what I like most about Threads right now is that it really lets you share your music, but also genuinely express your personality. This is a space for you to share new music, provide real-time feedback with peers, and really find inspiration in others' work. Again, there isn't really this pressure on how you post, but more emphasis on the connections that you make. Last night, I joined a thread where composers would share their music and tag others to do the same. It was a great way for me to find other people in this community, but also hear the awesome music that they're working on. As of right now, Threads feels like a new, fresh environment away from the other heavily saturated platforms. Now, you could argue that people have done all of these things successfully on other platforms like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, but I think as you grow with Threads, so does your visibility within the community. You're starting from the very bottom, just like everybody else. So I don't necessarily think Threads is going to be replacing Twitter anytime soon. It's lacking a few features like DMs, a follower feed, GIFs and polls, and saved drafts. It also has a ton of hype around it because it just launched, and this might just be the closest thing we have to seeing Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg fighting each other. So we're gonna have to wait and see where things land once all that initial excitement is over. But it does offer a pretty compelling alternative for musicians, for composers who want a fresh, positive environment for meaningful conversation and connections. And even though it's pretty bare bones right now, it has a ton of potential if the developers actually listen to user feedback, limit the inevitable future of ads, and focus on keeping Threads a place for genuine authenticity, engagement, and community building. So what are your thoughts on Threads? Are you giving it a shot or sticking to the platforms that you know? Either way, let me know in the comments below, and as always, happy composing.